Okay, welcome back guys for video 2. Now that you have your design sharpied, it's time to reflect it. So you guys are going to get a 6-inch square. Remember, this is a 3-inch square, so it is literally going to be rotated 3 times around that square. Okay. In order to get this on there, again, remember that the center point is here. You can even put a dot just to remind yourself. And that's going to go under the corner of your paper. Then you're either going to use the window in the classroom or a light board, depending on what's available, to trace it. Okay. You can trace in Sharpie if you want, but sometimes we make mistakes, and then with a Sharpie you can kind of see that that's not going to be easily fixed. So just make sure that you take your time. You're only tracing the lines you want to keep, so obviously the tick marks are not part of the design. I know this part might be a little tedious, and that's okay. Again, correct yourself if you mess up. You can always erase it. As you can see there, I was off my line a little bit. Okay, get this part right, because it's going to end up working in the long run, but if you're off once, you're going to be off the whole time. Okay? So you put that in. So there's my first section. So now what I'm going to do is take it, I'm going to rotate it, okay, and then put it underneath. Okay, make sure things line up. And if they're not perfect, like I said, you can force them to line up. Okay, so this one's going to look a little weird because it wasn't symmetrical, but it's going to line up. So it's going to create these shapes that you may not have planned on, but it's still alright. Okay, as long as it lines up, it doesn't really matter. So that's kind of the beauty of it. Whoops. Okay, so I know, like I said, this video is a little bit boring, but so now you've got that weird little kink there, but that's okay because it's going to happen again, and then that creates the pattern. So again, you're going to take it, you're going to put it down this way, and trace again. Alright, so get this part finished, and then the last thing is going to be sharpieing this design. I'm going to continue on, but if you don't need to see the video, you can go ahead and get started with whatever it is as far as the step that you're on. Okay, so that's that one. Don't forget the circle. And then you're going to switch. So I've got one more, and it's going to go right here. Like this. Can't forget to connect that. So that's going to be my design. Again, it's kind of wonky. I like it. I like that it's not super even, but as you rotate it, it works. Okay. So these little gaps that happen naturally when you're picking up from where you left off can be filled in with your Sharpie. Okay. So I'm not going to make you watch me Sharpie this, but you guys want to make sure that you have a nice clean Sharpie design on your 6-inch square, and watch the next video when you're ready.